awesome hiring partner since he has always been very open to listening to recommendations and insights. And what I truly appreciate about him is that he champions the TaskUs culture here.
CG's directive to go digital, materials for the campaigns here in LZL are now converted to e-learning. And he has taught me how to create chatbots. I'm basically a technically challenged individual, and CG believed that I can do this, and so I was inspired to try and create one, and I did. Thanks to CG. He pushed me, and he believed in me, and so I managed to create.
Since being with CG for the past 3 months, I've really appreciated what kind of a leader he is. He has a passion as a leader. I love the fact that the first thing he said to me is what the role of a leader is to develop more leaders. He has a passion also for innovation. He's taught me more in innovation than I've known so far as the number of things he's done. As a leader, he really tries to make sure he keeps us honest, he gut checks us, and then we don't know the answer. He really takes time to put us in the right direction, give us the correct steps, and tell us how to do it. He personifies the TaskUs values of do more with less, be ridiculous, and teamwork makes the dream work. So absolutely appreciate CG as my boss and as a leader, and I really think that he should be the one to go out there.
The reports that we do, and we really appreciate those effort and dedication that you provided. You're truly an innovation face of the company. Thank you.
Ever since Chris came to LZL, site goals are pretty much defined. Cooperation of operations and support team was pretty much encouraged at the time. Site leaderships meetings were held for everyone to better understand the help they can do for the site goals, not just for the operation team, but also from the support team. Chris is a mentor who encourages learning by experience. You see, he gives you the bird's eye view of the goal, the basic resources, and then lets you enjoy the journey of learning and lots of aha moments, really. I think Chris's passion is innovation and making solutions to ever-changing problems of this industry. And I think Chris's purpose is empowering the people around him to face the challenges in the future, especially the technological ones. One thing that really stuck with me about Chris is his ability to bounce back from emotional challenges. Professionalism still, despite of the unwell emotional state. So that's something I really respect about him.
Since CG handled the TaskUs, there were countless numbers of improvements, not just within the site, but most importantly, to every employee here in LZL. Because CG's passion has always been to believe and bring out the best in his people. Acknowledge and give credit when it's due, which is a huge factor to improve oneself, and in return, execute our work in the best of our abilities. Some of the advice that I got from CG are to always strive for excellence and to be always the better version of myself. Just never stop innovating. We create projects together, and such as Food Forward app, onboarding playbook, and our very own ID dashboard. And lastly, to be ridiculously good.
I can say that one of the things Batangas site achieved when CG arrived is that LZL became the talk of the town in terms of being #1. Through my one-on-ones with CG, what I learned the most is how to plunge to any opportunities coming in my way. Like also, he taught me how to push myself through my limits. Like there's this support that was coming from him to let me feel that I can do anything as long as I put my mind
innovating softwares, programs. There's a lot of things he has taught us about that. He likes to code in his free time, and whatever he comes up with and discovers over the internet, simple applications, gadgets that we can use, he immediately tries to educate the team and test it out. And so far, he's been instrumental in key developments in the campaign. So he's never ending search for what we can do better, how to simplify things is always there. He's also very passionate, of course, in developing talents and grooming the people around him to be leaders. He is never failing in terms of support. He's there when you need him, and I don't even had this experience whereby he's never around when we most needed him. Just give him a quick thing, he's always going to be there.
Chris is passionate about leading people, innovations, and when he takes that and things have changed, Mr. Innovation, as everyone called him in the past, wanted us to be the number one side. And yes, in terms of financial performance, we're always making sure that we are on top of the game. For me, Chris really impacted me as a person. On a professional note, he always tells me that you should always trust in yourself more and not be dependent to other people in terms of your own personal success. Outside of work, in terms of personal life, he always tells us to have time with family.
This is passion, this is inspiring. Because it's simply about making time for them, inspiring them, equipping them with the knowledge that they need, making sure that the knowledge, even the wisdom, leaving them not only inspired and motivated to work hard, always with excellence, but know that never makes you feel that you're learning, makes them thanks to you that
we came into the picture, like every compliance here in the site has turned into gold. I remember coming to work with no lights, receiving bills, no water, electricity, those stuff, but things turned around when we came here. Our cost was minimized, which is really good. We were able to do more with less. And a lot of ridiculous things really happened. Actually, I would say he was an epitome of all those core values we have on the wall. It's not just on the wall, but it's actually Chris living proof and breathing.
site grow happier, grow more confident, and strive for excellence every single time. I have learned a lot from Chris, actually, starting from creating applications to make my life easier, my work life more comfortable. I've seen how CG persuaded and teach everyone to excel in their own works, may it be a very small item to the biggest decisions that we do every time. Chris is very passionate about innovation. He really is teaching everyone how to create these applications to make our life easier, to develop these systems and organize our reports, and maybe help us develop something for the whole department, which TaskUs can use as a whole. And he never failed to persuade and encourage us to develop more and maximize the resources that we have now. Hashtag do more with less. Chris is a very nourishing leader. I think his purpose is to nourish people and become one of the guides so that these individuals will also become a leader like him, like the leader that we want to be in the future. And the one thing that struck me most when Chris reminds me of how important my family is in my life. I mean, these goals, these work, these job is very temporary, but the things that are permanent in life are the most important ones. That's why we give priority to our work, to our fitness, to our family, and to make the best time of their life whenever we're with them. And with all this, I believe that Chris has been very instrumental to develop leaders to make the site grow happier, grow better, grow excellently, and Chris exceeded everyone's expectations.